All right. All right, let me know when you guys are in here. Hopefully this sounds normal. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that sucks. Hello, welcome in. All right, so I'm glad I caught that because I guess the new mic doesn't work with my old phone for some reason. But we're good now. Let's see. All right, so you can drop your first one. Let's get started. Okay, good. So we got Sully at 3 minutes. All right. All right. So you said your general readings for July keep saying someone from your past is coming in to apologize. You're not sure who. Can you ask if it will be Nader or Phil? Let's see. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, I'm sending a message real quick. Had to restart. All right. Let's see. So for Sully, when it comes to the general readings that Sully has been getting about someone coming back, would that be Nader or Phil? Let's see. Oh, now those want to pop up. Okay. So for Sully, when it comes to the general readings that she has been getting about someone coming back from her past, would that be Nader or Phil? Yes or no? Let's see. It's somebody you know, somebody you've dated. Yeah, you could feel like you missed an opportunity with one of these people. You may not be on the best terms with specifically one of them, whichever, whether it's Phil or Nader, whichever one you're more angry at or irritated by or got, into some sort of argument with. I feel like that's the person. Let's see. Somebody who could have been kind of controlling. Let's see. Yeah, because it's definitely someone you know. Could be a water sign, honestly. We got water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aries energy. Let's see. Would this be Nader or Phil coming back towards Sully? Also, the person coming back would be somebody who you and this person could have had conflicting beliefs or belief systems, okay? So something about belief systems, it could be religion, could have been significant. Somebody could be in the legal system with the justice card here as well. Let's see. I feel like this person is very successful as well. So I want to say whichever, yes, I'm getting a yes or that. It is the person that is more stable. That's funny. I was literally about to say it could be a Scorpio too, but um, I'm getting something about with the Five of Swords that I just saw. This person probably really deceived you, shocked you with the way that they treated you. Tower card. For somebody very successful, Six of Wands. Could even be in the legal system. Yeah, confirmation. The Chariot can also be Cancer energy or, the Feds. And we have, the Seven of Swords reversed. So this person is going to want to come back around to, talk about what they've done, conversations about what they've done in the past, specifically the truth about the past. Let's see. Yeah, and they want to try to have a new beginning with the Fool and the Temperance reverse. They want to try to have a new beginning. They want to try to balance things out with you. Pisces energy. I know you said they're both Pisces a second ago, but I'm getting heavy Pisces energy here. Let's see. Damn, more Pisces energy. This person could have had a lot of options, or they do have a lot of options when it comes to like their dating life. Let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. More water sign. Heavy water sign. This person is going to come rushing in towards you. This person was definitely a known liar. Ace of Swords reverse. This person could be a cheater as well. I'm looking at the Four of Wands reverse and then the Lovers reverse. They definitely could be somebody who cheats. Damn, more Pisces energy. Holy crap. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Damn. I'm going to ask if this person's in a relationship. Is this person in a relationship that's coming back toward Sully? Yes, but they cheat. They cheat. They like to have side pieces. They are with somebody, but they cheat. I do feel like you're isolated from this person. Yeah, this person definitely has a woman that they are with. I feel like you're far away from this person. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm getting someone who's like a part of a legal situation, or they could be like working for the legal system. Let's see. But they want to come back around towards you. Maybe something kind of in and out, like quick. Got the Knight of Wands. But I do feel like they want to try to, smooth things over when it comes to y'all's situation. Let's get some oracle. I don't think you're near this person. You got the Hermit. Let's see. Yeah, slip and slide just came out too. Okay, so this person's gonna be, like I said, they're not here for a long time, more so a good time. Okay, intimacy reverse. So this person and you may not actually like end up getting super close like that if you do take them back, but it could be, yeah, see, this person's married. And we have everyone leaves. So this person could be somebody who's a cheater, and then they kind of play victim about people leaving them and walking away reverse. Yeah, this person gets mad when people walk away from them or don't want to deal with them anymore after they disrespect them. I do feel like this person's married. And we have the Poet reverse, and yeah, they're going to want to come in to have a quick time, not a long time. Okay, let's see. This person could be looking for some sort of quote unquote saving, for the time being. You know how dudes break up with their girlfriend or whatever, or they get broken up with and they run to the other woman or somebody else and then they go back to their partner. It's giving that. Let's see, player confirmation. Okay, be careful of this person trying to act like they're single when they're not. Because I see this person heading out again shortly after back to their situation. Let's see. And this person is going to want you to keep something that they're telling you or trying to do with you a secret, but you don't have to do that. You may not care as much about this person as you think or as you used to, okay? Like when they come around, you may be like, I'm not into it like that anymore. Yeah, rebound just came out. This person could be trying to use you as a rebound for the time being. And then we have, more water energy. This person is looking you up, trying to look you up, but they may not be able to find much. Detective reverse. Let's see, got a couple more. This person may have tattoos as well, or they could do tattoos. Yeah, you definitely know this person. You and this person may also know the same friends, or at one point in time, you could have either they met your friends or a friend of yours, or vice versa. You could have met their friends. And they could be an artist or somebody who is very creative. And yeah, they're very stable. This person's very stable. But that's what I'm getting. You may not honestly, when you see this person again, whether it's on the phone or not, it's like this. You may not be attracted to them like that. Something about their looks could be very different, or just worse. It's like seeing your high school crush that you used to crush on back in the day, and you're like, what the fuck happened to you? Ew. That happened to me once. I was like, now you want to try to flirt with me? That's crazy. 10 years later. Dude was all skinny and shit. I was like, ugh. Yeah, that sounds like something you should just forget it. Especially because I feel like they're gonna go back to their situation. I don't see them breaking up. This person's a cheater. All right, but let me know your next one. And by the way, I don't want you to feel rushed. I'm still obviously, doing your readings, but just so you know, because I have the mic plugged into the charger port, I do have to keep charging my phone if I want to stay on here longer. So if I'm not chit-chatting as much, it's because I have the microphone plugged in. Because it's the same port as the charger and the microphone. Can't do both at once. But if my phone decides to, start to die quicker, then I'll just take the microphone out because I know you guys can still hear me technically without it. But that's only when my phone's gonna die, so I'll have to recharge it. But it's good right now. Alright, so you said, does Phil think you're waiting around for him? You're not, but you know his ego is huge. You hope he knows you don't care about him. Let's see. Let's see. Does Phil think that Sully is waiting around on him or for him? Let's see. Oh, I forgot to put to pin that message. Beep. There we go. Alright, so for Sully, I meant to ask you, Sully, were you on my TikTok? I feel like I remember your name from like when I first started out on TikTok, like almost 2 years ago, maybe almost 3 years ago. Were you on my TikTok at some point? Because I feel like I vaguely remember the name Sully, but I could be wrong. Because then my page got banned. I used to. There's too many weird haters and copycats on TikTok, so I only use it to promote. Okay, got you. But I was Backpack Tarot only page on TikTok when I did it. I still have it, but it's just to promote, and I post the, the short messages, the next 48 text post messages, but that's about it. I don't trust TikTok. Not to use. Or not to post. I don't want to be associated with TikTok readers. They already have a bad rep. Yeah. I had to turn my personal page into my business page for tarot, so I don't even have a personal page anymore. I just kind of mixed both of them. I was like, fuck it. All right, let's see. Does Phil think that Sully is waiting around for him? Let's see. Does Phil think that Sully is waiting around for him? I feel like they're more legit too. I started out on here anyways. Before I was literally so reluctant to even use TikTok to post my tarot stuff. But I started out on here anyways in October 2023. Let's see. He does feel like you're having a hard time fully moving on from y'all's past situation. Let's see. At the same time, though, he kind of is conflicted about how he feels about how you feel when it comes to Phil. It's like he doesn't know exactly what to think, but he does feel like you're codependent on his energy. This is like someone thinking in their head, like, I don't know how to tell Sully that I'm with somebody else. Just toxic. Because if you wanted to, if you wanted to tell somebody that you're in a relationship or dealing with somebody else, you would just do it to respect your relationship, right? This is the type of person who will let it linger. It's like they won't even tell you directly that they're in a situation, probably because they want to keep that door cracked. But yeah, he does feel like you still care about him a lot. I don't think he thinks too much about it. He feels like you're still hurt over the situation that y'all were in. Let's see. I feel like this person tries to spy on you or watch you in some type of way. Even if you have this person blocked, it's like I see a lot of watching energy. Because they want a new start. But this person knows that they treated you unfairly. What's the Ace of Cups here? This person, it's like this person knows that you cared about them, and then they purposely were like being one-sided with you. Or they purposely weren't giving you a stable situation. This is somebody who cheats. I keep getting that. This is somebody who does not care about being loyal. But then they'll get mad if somebody, cheats on them. Let's see. Let's get some oracle. I just saw you said, yeah, he's blocked. That's what I was getting in the past one. I see him trying to look you up, but Detective Reverse, he may not be able to find much. Let's see. Does, what's his name? Phil, right? Does Phil think that Sully is waiting around for him? Let's see. Yeah, we got a lot of in and out energy. And we got fantasies. Look what just came out. Hiding, reverse. Deception, conflict. Concealing, reverse. This person could be wondering why you're trying to hide yourself. If this person knows that you're spiritual in any type of way, he could be feeling like you're trying to manifest him. This is like somebody who will blame you for their feelings toward you. Like instead of, you know how men, that's the thing about telling men that you're spiritual, because they'll assume that you're, oh, you're putting a spell on me, when they just can't face their feelings. It's like, sir, you're not that important. This person wants to look at you. I keep getting that. They want to look at your pictures, or if they still have pictures of you, they could be looking at those. It's like they want to see what you're up to. But they know that you might feel kind of resentful toward them for what they did. Look, as I said that too, Magician just came out. So I don't think you're doing work on this person. This person may feel like you're doing something to them to pull them in, on some dumb shit. I know it came out reverse after I said that. And look, Tech Wizard reverse. So this person could just be assuming shit. That's how dudes be. That's funny. Yeah, career fulfillment. I feel like they're pretty much focused on their career though, for the most part. And they do think about reconciling with you. We got soulmate twice. This person could be a love bomber. Somebody who will talk real sweet to somebody and then change up because they didn't really mean it. And yeah, work flexibility. But they do feel like there's like you're still hurt by them. We have church. I keep getting something about your beliefs and this person's beliefs. He may not believe in what you believe in. Yeah, we have Bible reverse, shine reverse, shadow. Something about what you believe in could make them anxious. But I do feel like they want a new beginning with you, but like I said, you may not want them back, to be honest. We got wants you back reverse. I feel like this person's in over their head, being a little bit delusional. Oh, Lord. I was just talking about that. I'm not going to get into that, but the Christians. Exactly. I was about to say, yeah, it's just a crutch for people like that. You can believe in what you want to believe in, of course, right? But usually when people turn to that suddenly, it's because they're not a good person and they want something to make them feel better. Oh, I can go destroy people's lives and, just pray a little bit and be forgiven. I'm a good person again, It's that's what I don't like about that group of people. But I know there's good and bad of everything, so I'm not, dissing the whole thing. But that's good. Spirituality is a very broad spectrum, so it's a continuous learning thing, You can always learn something with spirituality. It's not a closed topic, which is the nice thing about it. I just don't like when people, talk about tarot and stuff when I'm not doing anything bad. I'm reading messages and using my intuition and channeling and stuff and trying to help people. And apparently, to them that's demonic. It's like, oh, okay, but you need therapy. You go to church and you still aren't healed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I just don't like people like who say that type of stuff because they're delusional. But yeah, that's why on my channel I really try to have everybody remain logical and spiritual at the same time. We got to stay grounded. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this up. Does it sound muffled to you, or is it just my headphones? I don't know. Let's see. All right, so you said so Phil is getting married soon. He became a Christian for his fiance. Okay. Does he actually want to be in that relationship? What's the T? Let's see. So what's the T when it comes to Phil's relationship? Let's see. Let's see what's going on when it comes to Phil's relationship. Does Phil want to be in that relationship? Let's see. He is realizing how it has delayed him. Yeah, we got the Five of Wands, Hangman, a lot of disputes, arguments, competition going on in the relationship, feeling like he wants to be more to himself. He could be spending a lot of time up at night as well. That could be when he finds peace. Yeah, because he could be dealing with somebody very immature. Yeah, he's regretting his choice. With the justice reversed, something about whatever choice he made. He could have thought that it was going to be something balanced, like his like the dynamic between them. He could have thought it was going to be, you know, a healthy thing, but in reality, it's actually everything but. Let's see. That's probably why he wants to cheat on. That's it's not good, but it's probably why he wants to cheat on her. We have the Empress reversed and the World card. I feel like he cheats when he travels or something, or he leaves the house to go see other women. Let's see. We have the King of Wands reversed. This relationship is making him want to be impulsive and, you know, purposely like miss out on this opportunity. He didn't think this through, yeah. Three of Swords. We have the Magician as well. He does travel for work sometimes, yeah. I feel like he cheats on his woman when he's on the road. But then he comes off as like a good person to the people around him and in his workplace. This is like a stand up, a quote unquote stand up guy. You know, everybody thinks, oh, Phil is such a good person. Him and his wife love each other, you know. And in reality, behind the scenes, if only people knew. Let's see. They make it look good though. This couple makes it look good. They do have the money to make it look like a luxury, you know, type of life. Like, oh, we're so stable, but we got a lot of baggage. Let's see. Look what song is playing. Greatest love story. Confirmation. There could also be people around him that know or have a gut feeling about like what's going on behind the scenes. Ten of Swords. That they're not actually happy. Because you can only pretend for so long, you know. Let's see. He's a cheater. This person's a major cheater. They always are in like third party situations. And people are starting to talk, yeah, a lot. I'm hearing talk of the town. Eight of Wands. I'm hearing also wants and needs. He may feel like his you know, wants and needs are not being fulfilled. It's kind of like somebody just sitting, waiting, wishing that things get better, knowing that they made a choice that would not make them happy in the long term. That's why fast money, Wheel of Fortune, that's why fast money is not always the answer. You gotta think about stuff long term, and I feel like he didn't do that. He saw something shiny and, you know, ooh, this is a good opportunity. If I lock it down with this person, I can have this. But he didn't think, am I gonna be really happy with this person down the line, despite the looks, you know? Let's see. Ah. So for Sully, is Phil happy in his relationship? Let's see. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Alright, is Phil happy in his relationship currently? I feel like he spends most of his time working or trying to work. Oh god. I feel like the person he's with does make him feel like a man, which he does like, but you know, the sex life could not be the greatest. Because we have going down something about him wanting more head. What the hell? Or feeling like nothing's solid. Oh, ew. The way that just came out, because I'm getting something about his sex life. He may not even be able to get fully hard. We have ain't shit. Traveler. He prefers to be on the road. And then yeah, we have security guards. Something about the legal system where he's always feeling watched by someone he's with. It's like he tries to you know, get away. That's why I feel like he uses work. Of course they have to start lawn mowing right now. It's like he prefers to get or go away to work because that's when he gets his, fun time in, or at least tries to. He could like dancers or, people who make content, spicy content or whatever. Um and then we have empty room. He feels alone. We have the model reverse. Even if he looks good, something about his he could have a lot of insecurities, especially about this relationship. Yeah, he's being cold to whoever he's with. It's like he's always trying to get away, like go upstairs when it's like picture somebody going into like, honey, I'm home, and then him being like quickly walking upstairs, or oh shit, she's here, my wife is here, damn, hide me, imagine someone being like that to their own partner. That's crazy. Hey, that would make sense. So you could like sex workers. And yeah, again, look, we got airport at the bottom of the deck too. I feel like he prefers to travel because that's when he can do his dirt easier. That's how they be. They be backwards as fuck. I've seen plenty of Christian guys, and then they will date the whore. And no offense to anybody who does that. I'm not saying all sex workers are whores, okay? But I'm just saying you choose that, but then you act like it's something terrible, but you married it. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make any sense. Just twisted and backwards. That's why I feel like people like that are delusional. Because if you're so worried about sinning, why you keep doing it? Just admit you like freaky shit and stop blaming the devil on it. You know? People like what they like, and that's life, People to act like you don't and then do it behind the scenes and then try to come off as a good person in front of the whole world is that's just a lot of work. Does it not sound like a lot of work to keep up with instead of just going to be free and who you are, even if it's away from people that judge you? Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, the list is open, so you're good. It's always first come, first serve. So if you want more, you can always send it with, as long as it's within the 3 hour mark. Um, you can send as much as you want. I'll go outside of the 3 hours, but as long as people send their payments within the time I start to the 3 hours, you're good. If we need to go over the time, we can. I hope you can't hear that. They're mowing the lawn outside now. Loud as hell. All right, but let me know your questions. We are at 62%. So yeah, like I said, just if anything, I may have to unplug it. This is how it'll sound. That's unplugged. So you should still be able to hear me. Yeah, you can still technically hear me. Alright. I'll plug that back in. Alright, so you said how does Phil think and feel about you these days? Let's see. How does Phil think and feel about Sully these days? Let's see. Let's see. Pull that back up. How does Phil think and feel about Sully these days? They feel like you resent them. I do feel like this person does try to stay away from you for the most part, but they do think about you. This person starts having like like bad thoughts when it comes to you these days. Clarify the devil reverse. Yeah. It's like you make them want to step out of their relationship and be a third party for them. I'm telling you, this person's like, they do not give a fuck about cheating. It's giving lustful thoughts. Lust, not love, but it's giving temptation. I think this person likes temptation. That's what it's giving. It's giving, I'm acting like I want to stay away from this or that, but I secretly crave it behind the scenes. Let's see. They see you as somebody that they find to be more appealing than wherever they're at, which is just diabolical. So they are not happy in their current relationship at all because they don't even know where it's going. They don't know where their current situation is going to go for real. They're just there. Yeah, Four of Wands reverse. How does Phil think about Sully? That's crazy. That just came out. They feel like you might be, and don't let that go to your head. They can feel like you're better than their current person. Two of Cups just came out, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like this person's wondering or thinking about how it would have been if they had chose you, and that could break their heart. But that's what happens when you're a cheater. You could miss out on the person that was supposed to be good for you. I feel like that's why this person wants to come back towards you or try to, and try to offer you something small. They judge themselves a lot when it comes to y'all's situation. I do feel like this person could have reached out by now, but they're holding themselves back from doing so. It's like a purposeful choice to not say something to you, even though they could have by now, Seeing some guilt here. But yeah, I feel like they're financially tied to a certain woman, and I do not see them being loyal. This person wonders about you a lot. Again, with the spying energy. I'm going to get the feelings deck out. Let's see. Whew. High Priestess. This person could feel like you're very intuitive. Like you knew what was best. Let's see. Let's see. What does Phil think of Sully these days? Let's see. What does Phil feel for Sully these days? I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. So this person could be emotionally blocked off, okay? Emotionally unavailable. Or how they were emotionally unavailable. I can't talk today. Emotionally unavailable with you. I've been here before with others. So you're not this person's first rodeo when it comes to how they treated you. You're not the only one. We have you let me down. So this person could feel like they let you down. And they did gaslight you. This person knows that they lied to you. But they feel like you're very smart. Like this person knows you're not stupid. Yeah. It says, I know I made a mistake. I pretend that I don't care. And we have, I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. Confirmation. Let's get a few more. What does Phil think about or feel for Sully? Crisco. We got, I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. We have my ego is too big to care, so, and I want you so badly. So, see, this person, it's like they go back and forth between feeling bad and then being like, nah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like I said, they pretend that they don't care. This person feels like you won't want a future with them if they do try to come back. And we have not the right time. This person could be very busy with other responsibilities currently. This person, even though they're in a relationship now, they may not even have actual time for their relationship, which is crazy. And we have, I wondered how far this would go. It's kind of like somebody just doing shit just to do shit, you know? And we have, I find you so attractive. So they definitely still are attracted to you, okay? But that is what I got. This person hopes that you're happy for them. And yeah, I feel so drawn to you. And something to say reverse. So like I said, I feel like this person's holding back how they truly feel and, you know, purposely not coming towards you, even though they could have by now. We have charity event. I'm pulling a couple channel messages. We got charity event. Out of supplies. Somebody may be out of supplies. And we have park further away. You might need to park further away from something or somewhere. And we have lifetime warranty. So something about a lifetime warranty could be significant. And Chinese food. So you might be eating Chinese food soon. Somebody could be Chinese. I feel like he's getting his karma right now. Being with somebody that you you feel like you got to stay with, even though, you don't like them like that, that's karma enough. I can't even be around people that I don't even like for 10 minutes. I cannot pretend. Hey Jess, welcome in. I just got yours. Let me get you on the list. All right, let's see. Just G. Hey, welcome in. That is you. I was like, is that the Jess from like a year and a half ago? It is you. Welcome in. Welcome back. All right, so Sully has 2 more questions and then we'll do yours, okay? I'm gonna get I gotta start tallying these. Wait, what is this? Florida Georgia line. All right, so Sully 1, 2, and then Jess G. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, and the raffle's still going on, Jess. So I'm gonna put you in the raffle, okay, for the chance to win 3 questions at the end of the month. Jess G. I'm gonna write your user. There we go. All right. All right, so Sully, you said, how does Nader think and feel about you? Let's see. Let's see. All right, so for Sully, how does Nader think and feel about Sully? Nader. How does Nader think and feel about Sully? Damn. 10 of Swords. Flip. This person feels like you guys had a painful ending with each other. They could either feel like you were immature or this person was immature. It could be them, honestly. They could feel like they were immature about how things ended or the way things ended. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person sees you as someone who is or was very you know, I'm hearing put together, very nurturing, someone who, you know, is to be respected even if they didn't respect you at the time. It's just kind of like someone's inside their head saying, I didn't have to do all that. You know, like when you think back, you're like, damn, I said some really fucked up shit to that person, or I did some crazy shit, you know. It's like, oh, it didn't have to go down like that, but it did. Okay. Let's see. No, you're good. I don't mind if you guys ask over because sometimes the energy changes. That's how, you know, tarot is sometimes, depending on when you book. So I understand it. And I know how it feels too. I've been the person too myself when I went to a specific reader and I asked the same about the same guy like twice and she got mad. I was like, bitch. So if I want my question answered, answer it, you know. But I get it. Let's see. Yeah, this person thinks about the argument or how something ended with you. They hope that you're happy now, though. Yeah, the Sun card, 9 of Cups. This person knows that they were being selfish with you. This person feels like you're strong for what they've put you through. That's kind of insulting. It's like someone saying, oh, you're so strong for everything I did to you. Like, what? But they do hope you're happy. And they do feel like y'all have unfinished business, but they could feel like you don't want to deal with them or won't want to deal with them in the future because of how deceptive they were previously. This person knew what they were doing. How does Nader feel about Sully? Yeah, they feel like you were overall a nice person. Excuse me, and that they didn't have to do what they did to you. Reflection. At least a little bit. It's like taking a little bit of accountability for what they put you through. But it's also like they feel like you're very strong for what they did to you. So they know. They know what they did. Let's see. How does Nader feel about Sully? Let's see. How does Nader feel about Sully? Whoa. Candle. Oh, there's 2 cards here. They feel like you're not as attached to them as you were before. This person really feels like you won't want to ever talk to them again. This person could have had addictions that affected the connection between you guys as well. They feel like you won't like them anymore in the future. Yeah, hopeless. This person. Yeah, they know that they were a red flag or many red flags toward you. This person is not hopeful about y'all having a future together right now. Manifestation reverse. I don't know if this person's spiritual or not, but if they are, or even, yeah, this person might be spiritual. I don't know if you know that, because I'm getting a lot of like manifestation cards for this person though. They could be trying to manifest you from a distance. Let's see. Yeah, the priest reverse. I don't know if this person comes off as religious or something, but Nader is, I feel like they're spiritual, or they have become spiritual over time. Somebody could be in their 40s. And yeah, we have my boo. So this person is in an exclusive relationship. This person feels like you do not want them around anymore. We have Dancer and Fear. This person's afraid that you won't be passionate towards them anymore. So, I mean, that's not your fault. Especially if they fumbled before. Anything else? Yeah, because I'm seeing the number 41. And we have, yeah, this person feels like you don't miss them. That's very strong here. They feel like, she doesn't fuck with me, or she probably doesn't fuck with me anymore. I'm hearing hell at night. This person could feel like, you don't want them to be happy. They feel like you really just, it's like you hope they get their karma. Yeah, 10 of Swords popped out again. This person assumes that you don't mess with them like that anymore. Let's see. All right, let me know your third one. And then we will do Jess right after that. Those two do sound very similar. I have noticed that. I feel like it's the one who is married, and like I said, something that stood out to me was this person could be a part of like the legal system, or they have a long legal past, some issues with the law, if it's not them working for the law. That was the main difference between them two. But you know, you can always see how it plays out. Yeah, I'm hearing don't blow my cover, so ah. All right, let's see. So how does Phil spy on Sully? Let's see. How does Phil spy on Sully? How does Phil spy on Sully? Let's see. How does Phil spy on Sully? Ooh, damn. High Priestess, first card out. Spiritual? Could be spiritually too. Let's see. Whoa. How does Phil spy on, or in what ways does Phil spy on Sully? Could be through people from your past, or that you guys mutually know or have known. Past friends. Yeah, something about, I'm hearing the World Wide Web, so it could be definitely online, but could be through other people that you guys have known or mutual friends, even if y'all weren't that close with mutual friends. I'm seeing this person try to, you know, look through other people to try to see what you're doing. This is like somebody going on somebody's page that you used to be friends with, trying to find your name to click on so that they can have access to your page. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing. It's like going through other people from the past. Let's see. How does Phil spy on Sully? Ooh. Yeah, it's through like even old family members, not old family members, but like family members. I feel like they try to go through people or look at people's profiles that you know or are family with. Let's see. In what ways does Phil spy on? So I'm not seeing them drive necessarily, but I'm seeing something about the web. Ooh. You may not even talk to some of these people anymore. Like it could be like old friends, or like I said, old friends or family. That's what I'm getting. Them trying to spy on you through other people. Ooh. But I don't think they have much luck when it comes to finding anything about you. And then we have the Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's stuff from the past. He's trying to go through, and Ten of Pentacles reverse. I don't think you talked to certain people that you guys once, like when you knew him or when you were around him before. I don't even think you talked to these people that he's trying to look through for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have already ended connections with those people as well. Or maybe you don't talk to them as much. Let's see. I don't know why I just saw the Mario Mario and Luigi game where he goes down the tube and then comes up another one. I don't know why I just saw that. Let's see. Um, let's see. All right. So, in what ways does Phil spy on Sully? And then Jess, you could drop your question when you're ready. Okay. Let's see. He does go through hoops when it comes to trying to find information on you. I feel like it's definitely online, like in some way that he would be able to like see you on a screen. But I don't see him finding much. Yeah, and he's trying to find you through past important people that were in your life or that he knows you used to talk to. Could also be places that you frequent, like certain banks or, certain institutions that he knows you have been at before. Yeah, outside. It's like him trying to run into you in public. But yeah, he feels like you don't want a new beginning with him. Oh, look how that just came out. Some of these deck creators be using the same images. Look at that. And they both came out reversed too. Let's see. But yeah, spilling the beans. They're looking for gossip about you. Not in a bad way. And look, we have legal reverse. You could even be going as far to try to look up like court documents or, try to find information on you. He really does do a lot of thinking about you, trying to find information. Okay, I got you. Let's see. But yeah, these are like situations that are dead and gone. We have cemetery. So it's definitely through other people, online and a little bit in person, or trying to run into you in person, but failing. And we have star, so definitely trying to find you online. Could even be through your place of work if you, because we do have bank here, so could be somewhere where you make money. Look at that. Look at that. Screenshot and recording. It's definitely online though, for the most part. All right, let's see. Phil sounds like he he might have Scorpio in his chart. Maybe Virgo. Let's see. All right, so for thank you, Sully. And then the list will be back open after Jess right now. Let's see. Let me mark off these. All right, so he is a Scorpio. I was about to say, because any Scorpio, I'm a double Scorpio myself. Any Scorpio that has had a crush, or a love interest, even years down the line, still watching. They'll act very nonchalant, but they do. So Scorpio friends are the ones who, if you call them and say, hey, we should ride past this person's house, absolutely, they'll go with you. They might even sit there and wait. They'll watch for sure. Let's see. All right, so for Jess, you said, what is the nature of and trajectory of your connection with Cole? Let's see. So what is the yeah, 100%. A lot of men do that too. Dudes will literally watch you, and after they have cheated on you, done you so dirty, I think it's because men's parents didn't care about them properly. I think that's why. Or their mom didn't, that's a whole other thing though. Some people think pain is love, and that's just not it. Sometimes love hurts, but it's not to the point where you're like going through it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people's behavior stems from their parents in childhood and what they didn't have and what happened to them. So you got to think about it in that sense. Not excusing it, of course, but when you see somebody who's a full-blown adult, you're like, why do you act like that? It's probably because something happened. Arrested development, Some people's brain stops growing at certain ages that trauma happened too, so it all ties in together. People want what they can't have. No, you're good, you're good. Dates. Let's see. So what is the trajectory? I can't even say that word right now. What's the nature of Jess and Cole's connection? Let's see. I can't say certain words too well anymore because I got my very back teeth taken out. So bear with me. Let's see. What is the nature of Cole's and Jess's connection? Ooh. Okay. This person could be more focused on work, but I do feel like they're kind of holding back from this connection right now. I feel like this person doesn't really they're not really, they have some sort of thought process that could be toxic for them to be believing or thinking a certain way when it comes to this dynamic. Okay, yeah, something about the way that they view this connection with you is kind of off. They don't see this situation going too far, or they're not thinking too far in the future when it comes to this dynamic right now. Ooh, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like they're more so focused on their finances. Okay, yeah, see this person, I don't see much communication going on here. I don't feel like this person's emotionally open right now. Let's see. And then we have the Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person doesn't see they're not looking too much into the future when it comes to y'all's dynamic. I don't see much communication going on. I don't know if y'all are in no contact right now, but I don't see too much being talked about or thought about when it comes to a future. If anything, you would have to like manipulate your way into this person's life, if that makes sense. Okay. We have the World card reverse. I see like a very short-lived situation when it comes to this dynamic between you guys. And we have the Five of Wands reverse, Two of Wands, and the Empress. Empress reverse. So yeah, when it comes to this connection, I don't see too much going on. I do feel like this is a situation that they try to avoid something deeper with right now. Something about this connection could kind of stress them out. And I feel like this person is preferring to be single because it allows them to work on their finances and work instead of the heartbreak or any heartbreak. I do feel like this person is kind of just an unhappy person in themselves or within themselves. Okay. Let's see. What's the nature of Cole and Jess's connection? Let's see. Yeah, the Four of Wands, not Four of Wands, the Four of Swords reverse just popped out too. This person could be trying to take a break from this dynamic. Or y'all might be on a break. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, so for Jess, what is the nature of what is the nature of Jess and Cole's connection? Let's see. Woo. Yeah, investment reverse. This person, I don't see them wanting to. They're not thinking about the future right now when it comes to this situation. And we have karmics, haters, lessons learned, third parties. This person could feel like you're dealing with somebody else, or they could be dealing with somebody else. I do feel like this person does think about the past when it comes to y'all's connection, but I don't see much forward movement right now. I see something being very stagnant. And we have I'm leaving and dog tag. So one of y'all could be more attached than the other person right now. And we have getting hurt and your perfection. Yeah, see, it's like the complete opposite energy. So whether you feel like more positive about this person right now, I feel like y'all are on different pages with each other. And we have tension reverse. Let's see. But I feel like this person's busy for the most part. I don't see them thinking too much about this dynamic right now. So yeah, that's crazy. Tension reverse, and then I feel the sexual tension just came out. So it's definitely y'all feel completely like opposite of each other right now. We have I can be myself with you reverse. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much. I don't know if this is a love person or whatever, but I don't see this person thinking too much about what y'all got going on right now. If anything, they're trying to clean up their own life and get themselves back on track. Let's see. And we have do I still have a chance reverse. So I don't know if one of y'all is trying to, whether it's you or him, I don't see a second chance or another chance happening right now. I feel like this person is more so focused on their career and what they got going on. So even if y'all had like a good connection back then, one of y'all doesn't want to get hurt again. I feel like somebody could be too afraid to get hurt again. We have pain, cautious. It's like someone's trying to avoid the drama of what could turn out if they were to, connect more or deeply. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this person has commitments that they are trying to focus on instead of this dynamic. And we have ghosted reverse. If somebody hasn't been ghosted already in this situation, someone could end up getting ghosted. And we have I don't know, I don't want to know. Let's see, anything else? And we have trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. Yeah, I feel like this person is just more so focused on being happy and healing and, doing what makes them money. I don't see this person. I see this person trying to be more realistic about the dynamic that you guys have had. And yeah, we have I never used to look at you in that way, reverse. So I feel like they at one point they did see you as somebody as a romantic interest, but now it's kind of like I don't see them focusing on that as much. And they are very focused on money. I keep getting that. This person's very focused on money. They could be dating somebody else, honestly. This person could be in a situation. I feel like this person has given up on this dynamic, or they have accepted that something is just not going to move forward in this situation with you. They could have wanted this at one point, but right now I don't see this person, wanting a future. They could be dealing with somebody else, to be honest. Woo. And we have, there's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own, and I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to you. And then we have, you broke my heart. So this person, I don't feel like they're emotionally open right now. If anything, they're more focused on somebody else and their finances and trying to get themselves together. And I feel like you could have honestly dodged a bullet when it comes to this situation. All right? Because this is somebody who does not know exactly what they want. If somebody doesn't know exactly what they want with you, then eventually we got to make a decision. Do we want to stick around and wait, or do we want to, um, keep it pushing with somebody else, or just by ourselves, But that is what I got. I feel like that was long, but I don't know. The song playing is Broken Heart thing. All right. Yeah, I do feel like this person has called a judgment on this dynamic with you. I'm going to pull some channel messages. Let's see what comes out for you. Oop. All right, any channel messages for Jess? Let's see. We have safe travels. Okay, somebody could be traveling soon, or if you're worried about someone traveling, they will be safe. Okay. We have new fence. Something about a new fence could be significant. And we have note cards. You may need some note cards or a sticky note or something soon. And we have Wyoming. Someone could be from out west, Wyoming. We also have declined card. How embarrassing. So somebody's card could decline. And we have jail time. Somebody could be experiencing jail time. And we have use cinnamon. So if you're manifesting, or you might need to use cinnamon for something. And we have the friend who is unreliable. Okay, so you may have a friend who's unreliable. Stay away from that person. And they could be a user too. So be careful of people who only come around you to use you for something, man or woman. All right, but that's what I got for you. I see you, Michelle. Welcome in. All right, so I'm on 40%. So like I told them before, I may have to, you guys can still technically hear me without the mic, but if it gets low, I'm going to have to plug my phone in, but I'll continue the readings unless you want me to wait when it gets lower. We're fine right now though. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Hope you have a good evening if you are heading out. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, 1 second. I was getting it more from his energy, okay, but you know, if you feel like you need to flip the energy, then you can do that. Let's see. All right, so Michelle, you said what was Carlos's feelings toward you? Let's see. But yeah, you guys, if you ever want me to say it in a specific way, you need to type it in the chat. Nothing wrong with that, okay? But you asked me what's the energy or the nature of y'all's connection. So, you know, if you want me to read the whole energy between two people, then it's gonna come out how either one could feel, you know. So all right, let's see. What was let me get hold on. All right, Michelle. No, you're good. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You are welcome. Okay. Let's see. For Michelle, let me just get your timestamp real quick. All right, let's see. Is this your old love interest or something? Right? So what was Carlos's feelings toward Michelle? Let's see. What was Carlos's feelings toward Michelle? Let's see. What was Carlos's feelings toward Michelle? All right, let's see. What was Carlos's feelings toward Michelle? All right. This person could have thought that the dynamic between y'all was very up and down. Okay, we got the justice reverse. They could have felt like certain parts of the dynamic between you guys was unfair. It's kind of giving tit for tat. We have the four of wands reverse. So even if y'all didn't officially date, um, this person, when it comes to their feelings for you, I don't feel like they saw this connection going more stable in the future. It's like this person kind of knew that the way the dynamic was going between y'all was going to be something that doesn't last long. Okay, let's see. And then we have the 10 of wands reverse. And we have, they felt like you were, damn, like you were a handful. Like a handful. You could have put this person in their feelings a few times too. Let's see. I don't know if you said something to them that hurt their feelings, but I see them feeling kind of sad or, emotional about the the way things have turned out or did turn out. This person feels like they're free now, like from the situation, like they're, you know, like, damn, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Okay, so they could have thought the connection was kind of crazy themselves, and we have the Queen of Wands. They were very attracted to you, though. Very attracted to you. A lot of passion. But when it comes to the actual dynamic, it's like they felt like the way things were happening in the situation were not fair. It was up and down. It was, they felt like you could have been a little bit hot headed. We got judgment here. This person also could have felt like you wanted to be more single than actually with them, or the way you came off gave a single. But they felt like you were very sweet at times. At times. And we have the Queen of Cups here and the High Priestess. So I do feel like this person saw you as somebody who was very like giving, nurturing, and they, felt like you were very intuitive. You could have called this person out on certain things that they were doing without, you being there. It's like, I know you're with that other bitch in that white car wearing your Nike whatever shoes, and she's probably got a jean jacket on, and y'all are probably headed to Bojangles right now. I know exactly what you're doing. And you could have said something as a joke, and it's like this person's like, how do you know that? Okay, so you could have called this person out on certain things that were very you know very specific. Okay, it's like, how'd you know that? I'm dead. Period. He stole your car. I'll be reporting that shit. Did you report it? You call the police like, hello? You gotta put it on the highway billboard. Stolen car. Something, something license plate. Let's see. My ex stole my car when he was drunk one time, and he ran it through the fucking cornfield. The farmer was pissed. That's when we lived on the farmhouse. Dead ass, a whole fucking patch missing. Driving down the fucking back roads and shit. Like a fucking lunatic. And then he threw my keys into the cornfield. I made him go get it. I was yelling at him and shit. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Give me my fucking keys. He threw them in the cornfield. He spent like 2 hours drunk trying to find them, but eventually he found them. Just crazy. Let's see. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That was nice of you. We got the 8 of they could want to do this again. Like I feel like they came back at the time. So even if things were kind of toxic or chaotic with you, they did come back, or they always came back trying to put their foot down. They felt like they needed to put their foot down and have some sort of control in the dynamic over you. Let's see. It's like somebody trying to be a man. It's like trying to tell a woman that you care about no. Hard to tell you no. But they always came back. I feel like this person was down to repeat at least a few times. Even if you were upsetting them at certain points in the relationship. Let's see. I'm dead. Yeah, that's the one thing the one I just told you about, he didn't have a car. That's the last time I'll date a man with no car. You gotta have a car, you gotta have a house. Or an apartment at least. Otherwise, no. I am not doing that ever again. So he's gonna be like, Michelle, please, I need a ride. I need a ride to the gas station so I can go hang out with my homeboys and drink and look stupid on the corner. Like, for what? Let's see. What was Carlos's feelings when it comes to Michelle? Very attracted to you. They felt like you were like a drug that they were trying to wean off of. We got syringe reverse, dirty talk. They tried to act like you didn't affect them as much as you did. And we have writer. They liked your communication though. Or they would always end up messaging you again after feeling broken down. They felt like they got stronger from dealing with you. Oh, okay. And we have influencer wannabe and loyalty reverse. So I don't think this person was loyal, but they could have appeared like, they were only dealing with you or something. That could have been an issue. Yeah, relationship reverse. There could have been issues about, what y'all actually have going on. And then we have breakup. Let's see. But they did feel like you were very nurturing. They could have felt like you like to take a lot of pictures or videos, but that you didn't want to be in a full-blown situation with them. They felt like you didn't want to be with them officially. They could have realized that over time. They felt like it was kind of one-sided after a while. But very lustful towards you. They also thought you were very helpful as well. Always up doing something. You could have stayed very busy when around this person. This person could have been very tired all the time or something. Woo. Let's see. And yeah, love story. Once upon a time, they could feel like the situation between y'all was like one for the books. But that is what I got. You should bring them to small claims court. and get back everything you paid for. I'm just kidding. That would be petty. I want all of my blah 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 back. Let's see. I like watching small claims court and all that shit. Those clips be funny as fuck. Because you could really sue people for whatever. Or try to. I'll be looking into that. Like, how can I should have sued so many companies. I'm learning though. Alright, let's see. So for Michelle, how did Michelle's old neighbor Tony feel about her? How did Tony feel about Michelle, her old neighbor? Let's see. How did Tony, Michelle's old neighbor, feel about her? Whew. This person could have felt like you were always working or heading to work. You always had like a look on your face that you didn't want to be talked to. Like you were never home, or something about you was always outside. They always felt like you were heading somewhere else, like always doing something, always, rushing out the door. Could be to work. Yeah, chariot. Something about you always driving around, or you sitting in your car a lot. Excuse me. This person also could have thought you had like a very important job or something. I don't know what you were doing at the time. They see you as somebody who's very authoritative, or that you hold like the energy you carry was very authoritative. Like you might be up on some sort of like, I'm hearing chain, like at the top. Let's see. How did Michelle's old neighbor Tony feel about Michelle? All right, let's see. But they always felt like you were doing something like that. You were like, you looked upset. Like you looked upset about certain stuff. Yeah, or even heartbroken. Three of Swords, the Magician reverse. They saw you highly though. So it's something with your appearance as well. Something about something that you wore when you were like leaving or going to work made them feel like you were like you had some sort of importance, you know? It's like something about your uniform, or something like that. Let's see. But they felt like you could have been going through. It's like wondering, how when you see people on the street, or even just, driving past them, and you're like, I wonder what that person's going through in life. Like what if they're upset? Are they happy? Are they going through something? Are they just sitting there, It's like wondering what's going on in Michelle's mind, you know? So I feel like he was watching you a lot too, because he's very observant. He was thinking about like how you're feeling, and what you do, that you always seem to look like you were going through something tumultuous. You said, yeah, you were working at the cleaning job almost 7 days a week, and over, damn, yeah, that's probably why he always felt like you were always in and out, heading to work. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, something a lot about your. I'm getting a lot about this person seeing you, and something about your job or going to work, making money. He probably thought you made a lot of money too. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles came out too. This person could have felt like you needed some alone time, or they wondered if you ever have alone time. Four of Pentacles. Well, I don't know what he could be, a earth sign. I don't know, maybe a water sign, but it's like he thinks a lot about how much money you have and how much free time you have or didn't have. Okay. Oh, okay, got you. But yeah, they were thinking a lot about you. We got the 7 of Cups. They always wondered where you're going. Where you going? And if you're ever home. And if you were at home at certain points, it felt like you were just, you were heading out the door again. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Is this thing on? Hold on. Let me see. You can still hear me? Give me a second. These motherfuckers outside. Anyways. Is that a mental illness or something? Because I can't do bumps and noises. It triggers me so bad. And I'm hearing people outside like closing doors and thumping and shit. That shit pisses me the fuck off. It's like it's triggering to me. But let's see. I don't like no loud noises. We got financial clarity. I'm crying. Look, look, and coin. This person's so worried about your money. What the fuck? And we have community as well. So definitely watching you as you were walking around the area. I don't know if this person has kids or not, but they always felt like you were on the go. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And worried about, well, I don't want to say worried about, but wondering how much money you make. If you ever have, some free time, downtime. Look, time, procrastination, delay, too busy, confirmation. Yeah, they always felt like you were at work. That's what I'm getting. I know it's starting to repeat itself, so I'm going to end it there because I'm not getting much else. And yeah, we have creative, reverse. So they could have wondered, like, if you ever do anything outside of work. That you were always outside, or they always saw you outside. And rope. But yeah, they felt like you had attachments somewhere else outside the home. And that it took up most of your time. Oh God. That would piss me off. I don't even like people in my business for real, so especially if I don't like them. The Scorpio in me makes me very like, why do you want to know? I would change up my routine. Versus definitely watching you or was watching you. See, that's only cute when you like the person. Otherwise, it's harassment. Help! He's creeping me out. But if it's somebody you like, then it's like, oh, that's so sweet. He remembered what I ordered. Let's see. You said, why is it Ileana, Tony's wife? Ileana? Why did Ileana stop talking to Michelle? Let's see. Probably. I've lost a guy friend that way, not because I was overstepping boundaries, but because the one girlfriend he dated, because I was there through all his girlfriends and shit. He's a hoe. But the one that he ended up having another baby with, was very controlling. She was a Leo. She is a Leo. But she was very much like, no girlfriends, which I understand. Because your partner should be your best friend. Let's see. At least when it comes to the opposite sex. Yes, but yeah, especially if he was always in your business, that's a red flag. That's crazy. I just realized you said he was married. Married people be the most single out here. That's how it is, unfortunately. All right, so why did Ileana? Let me mark this one off. Why did Ileana stop talking to Michelle? Let's see. Yeah, I would be. Who the fuck is this bitch? I'm too crazy for that. I'm too crazy for that. Ooh, I would start shaking from anger. Have you seen The Office? Where Jan and Michael Scott at the dinner? I'm gonna send you that clip. That's how low-key I can be if you piss me off. Like, but Jan was crazy. Just all right. Let's see. Why did Ileana stop talking to Michelle? She thought you were something toxic. Like she shouldn't be around you. She definitely stopped talking to you. Ace of Swords reverse. She didn't trust you. She doesn't trust you. There was some tension when it comes to their dynamic and you. Like, this is her feeling like, I don't like her. Cut her off. You see in the Five of Swords here, the two people. It's like he's having to cut. I don't think I don't think Tony wanted to cut you off, but um. Oh, that's weird how I just said that. I meant Ileana. So I wasn't even trying to mention him. Tony could have not wanted to cut you off, but I feel like Ileana didn't want him to keep talking to you. Whew. Yeah, she wanted to stay away from you. We have isolation and Six of Cups reverse. She stopped talking to you because you started dealing with Carlos. Oh, okay. Or after you did. Yeah, she was not too fond of you. Ace of Cups reverse. She could have felt like you were successful, or, like a lot of people like your energy, or they give you a lot of attention. She could have been jealous of that, how people interact with you compared to her. Yeah, she was being kind of childish. I don't think you were doing anything wrong necessarily when it comes to this situation, but I feel like this is a situation where she doesn't like other people having the attention on anyone but her. Holy crap. So she blocked you out. Instead of being happy for you, and it's like someone being like, ooh, they're getting attention. I can't stand it, so I'm gonna act like a weirdo. You know how bitches be. And we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, she felt like you were a blockage. Like she did not fuck with you. She did not trust you. Something about who you were in her life or other people around her's life. You got too much attention. She didn't like that, or you were taking attention away from her. It's that type of thing. Let's see. I'm sorry. I figured this mic is clearer now. You probably heard all that. Let's see. Oh, that makes sense. Unhealed Leo, stay away. They love, because y'all are the sun. Y'all do like attention. So unhealed Leo will definitely be toxic. That definitely makes sense. Let's see. All right, let's see. So for Michelle, why did Ilyana stop talking to Michelle? We have thank you for leaving me. Damn. It's like she wanted you out the picture. I just dropped that card too. What the fuck? Hold on. We have in that moment, I didn't care. She literally wanted people to stop looking at you or giving you attention. I feel like people were very intrigued. We have research reverse. I feel like people around her were very intrigued by you, and she hated that. And we have, I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. So she could have been codependent on someone around. Could be her husband. But she may not like other people, taking attention away from what she has. And we have ghosted, disappeared, rejected, silenced, ignored. So yeah, I see her, she could have saw someone in someone's phone about you. And we have the inventor reverse. She did not want something to form. Yeah, she didn't want something to be created. This is like her thinking, oh my God, if I don't get Michelle out the picture, he's gonna get her pregnant. Like extreme shit. Like worried about her husband doing some fuck shit, so she got rid of you. And we have pregnancy test reverse. So she felt like she needed to protect what was hers and put up boundaries, even if you guys had made memories before. And we have fantasy. So something about someone could be fantasizing or could have been fantasizing about you, and that caused issues. And we have receipts here too. So something, she could have found something in somebody's phone or heard something from somebody. We got evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. So yeah, whoever she's dealing with may not be truly happy with her. which is why she probably feels the need to, protect whoever she's with, because she knows she could lose it at any moment or get cheated on. And I'm not condoning cheating, of course, but I'm just saying, if you are with somebody that, you could tell that they're becoming unhappy, they're treating you like, a fucking bug that's bothering them, they're probably about to cheat or they're about to leave you, you know. Like, there's signs that people are about to do some fuck shit, especially if they're not the type to just break up. Because a lot of people these days, they don't even just break up. They would rather cheat and then have a reason to break up. People are too cowardly to actually just end a situation. But yeah, I feel like she put the blame on you. Do you want any channel messages? Because I'm going to have to end the live. We're on 20%. So, let me know if you want channel messages, and then we'll wrap it up, because I think we're about at the 3-hour mark almost soon. All right. Because now that I have the mic, I don't want to do it without the mic. It's such a difference. All right, let's see. I'm hearing the number 20, so I'm going to pull a lot, okay? So let's see. I'll timestamp them after, too. Let's see. All right, channel messages for Michelle. Put them back in this bucket again, because I wanted to mix them up more. All right, let's see. We have your kid is misbehaving, okay? Someone's kid could be misbehaving. We have the friend who is unreliable. We have clip your toenails, OMG. We have 200, something about the number 200 could be significant. Yeah. We have Blockbuster, so movie night, or so you could be looking at movies or something, going to the movies, something like that. We have who the fuck did I marry? So someone could be saying that, who the fuck did I marry? We have essential oils, okay, something about essential oils could be significant. And we have sandals. Oop. Yeah, 20% thing popped up. We also have Kroger, something about Kroger, grocery shopping. Angelo, someone's name could be Angelo, Angie, Party City wig. Okay, somebody could be wearing a cheaper wig. We have financial payout, so you could be getting a financial payout soon. We have money in the safe. Okay, so something about money in a safe could be significant, or you may be putting money away. Let's see. Ella, someone's name could be Ella. Pinky up. Okay, pinky up. You might be putting your pinky up, drinking something. And we have potatoes. Something about potatoes could be significant. Sandy shoes. Rap music, okay. Let's dig in here more. Let's see. We have read the title. Okay, so you might need to make sure to read the title of something. Could also be with a car. Oh, financial blessing. Okay, so some sort of financial blessing could be coming in soon. Let go. You might need to let go of something. And we have Jennifer. Someone's name could be Jennifer. Let's get these last three ones. Okay, We have button nose. Someone could have a button nose. You could have a button nose. We have Barbara. Someone's name could be Barbara. And we have not cute. Okay, let me pull one more. And love spell. Something about a love spell could be significant. All right. That is what I got. Panera bread. Somebody could also be eating Panera bread soon. Hospital food. I don't even go to Panera for real. I used to as a kid, but the only thing I like from there is the French onion soup and the bread bowl. That's like the one good thing for the price. You seen that girl who like died off of fucking charged lemonades or something like that? I don't know. I don't know how you would consume that much, but to each their own. Some girl died off of drinking Alani's too. Like, how many are you fucking drinking? Like, what? R.I.P., but damn. Ow, my back. Alright, so I'm gonna end the live. I sent you a message. I don't need to put that up, it's fine. Alright, but thank you. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. But my phone's almost dead. I might go drive, I don't know yet. Alright, adios. Appreciate y'all. Bye. See you.